Good evening, good evening, good evening. Today is still Monday, July 28, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And it is hot as I don't know what outside. Just got off work from the head to the gym. And for some reason, I don't know, this has been on my mind the whole weekend, right? Got some things, I'm dealing with my personal life. And I've been thinking on some things, right? My relationships with people. My relationships with people. And some of y'all might be able to relate to this. And I'm not talking about like romantic, women included, but just overall my friendships. I'm about to tell y'all the story of my life from the time I was a child up until, I'm going to say, 5 years ago, if that long, when I decided to stop doing this for myself. I finally decided to listen to Miss Nancy Harris, something she told me as a child. And I just, as a grown man, started listening to it. Her advice, her suggestion, when it comes to my reaction and relationships with other people, friendships, romantic relationships, platonic relationships, whatever you call it. Well, we just friends, my homeboys, my girlfriend, my wife, what have you. Since I've been a child, I've been what you call a people pleaser. Or, another way to put it, if I was your friend, even as little boys, or if I was your boyfriend, or what have you, as a relationship, I always found myself from a child when I was little. I would always have to, not that I had to do it, but I did it. I didn't have to, let me put it that way. It's just something I've always done. As a friend, I would always go out of my way. Well, but it was pretty much because I had to. I would always go out of my way to be your friend, to prove that I'm your friend, to prove I got your back. Or if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I would always have to go out of my way to prove that I love her, that she means something to me. I had to prove it to her. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with me proving to my friend that I'm your friend. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm going somewhere. From the time I was a child, and I've said it before, y'all have heard me say it if you've been following me for a while, I would always be the one want to go around my friend's house. I would always be the one, if I got some candy or something, I want to go share with my friends. But I never seen it, but it was like they never had no candy themselves. At least it seemed like that. I was the little boy, the little friend that when I had some candy, I want to go around there and share with my friends. But it seemed like they never had no candy. But they did. It's just that when they had some, they ain't come look for me. Like I went and look for them. I had this problem since I was a child. Being that, I ain't gonna say it's a problem, but it was a problem for me. Because it followed me throughout my life and had me shortchanging myself of what I deserved. So my mom, I would tell my mom, I want to go around there and play with so-and-so. I want to go play with so-and-so. She would say, stop. I done told your ass. Let them come play with you sometime. Y'all done heard me say it before. And I'm reflecting back on that now because of things that's going on in my life, what have you, with people. And I found myself in this situation again, where I got to prove to somebody, other folks, how much they mean to me. I got to prove to somebody how much I'm their friend or how much I'm their whatever throughout my life, right? But I noticed something. Have you? All them years of you having to prove your friendship, prove your loyalty, prove your love, prove you're down, prove you got their back, whether it be your girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, friend, best friend, classmate, co-worker, whatever. You've always had to do the proving. But have you noticed it don't seem like nobody got to prove nothing to you? That's what the thought came to my head. As I was just sitting, like, damn, man. Because, I'm on this loan thing right now. Alone. Every now and then it bothers me. And I ask myself, do you really got to be alone, big boy? Get you some friends. Get you some. And I have to get snapped back into reality. Like, I want some friends. Been want some. Can't have none. Get you a girlfriend, big boy, a woman. I want one. Can't. It ain't that I don't want one. It ain't that I'm not a good man. It ain't that I'm not a good friend. Where's my return on investment? I never got a return on my investment. Can anybody relate to this? Are you that person throughout your entire life from a child? I've been proving my friendship to other folks. I've been proving my loyalty. I've been proving my love to my woman. I'm always having to prove something to my woman. I'm always having to show her how much I love her and prove to her and show my friend how much I got his back. And if you need me, homeboy, just holler at me. I got you. Call me. I'm big. That's my dog. I've always had to go play with my friends. My friends didn't come play with me. Only until I got older. Within the last, it might be 10 years at the most. I finally reached a point where I'm tired of proving my love to anybody, my friendship to anybody, my loyalty to anybody, without them having to feel like they got to prove it to me too. I ain't never had nobody in my lifetime from a child to now feel like they need to prove themselves to me. And I accepted it. No more. I'm not going to be the only one around here trying to prove myself to you how much I'm your friend, how much I got your back, how much you can depend on me, how much I love you, how much you mean to me, and you ain't going out of your way to prove it to me too. It's a two-way street, ladies and gentlemen. Are you that person that's all your life been trying to show other folks how good of a friend you are? And ain't nobody showed you a damn thing. You ain't important. Only they are. My reason for being single right now, my reason for not having no friends around me right now, my reason for all that is I'm tired of having to be the only one with something to prove. I've never had one friend in my entire life felt the need to prove that they're my friend. But I've always felt the need to show my friends that I'm their friend. Which, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with that. The problem is, nobody did it for me. I'm that guy. And I'm tired of being that guy. So I would rather die alone than spend the rest of my life trying to prove myself to people who ain't trying to prove a damn thing to me. I will show you and do for you and prove our friendship and all that. I will show you I'm your friend. But damn it, you're going to show me you mine too. It's like that. And that's the way it is. You're going to show me you love me too. You're going to prove your love to me, young lady. You're going to prove your friendship to me, homeboy. And it goes for family too. They say blood is thicker than water. Now they've been taking blood thinners. Some people been taking blood thinners to where blood ain't thicker than water. Sometimes your own family will sell your ass out too. Not saying that didn't happen. I'm just an example. But I have been sold out by my family, some members of my family, my closest family, mother and father. So I know even your family can sell you out too. That's no life for anybody to live, especially if you're a good person. You're a true friend. You love genuinely. You love your significant other with genuine love, not the fairy tale fake love, but you actually love the person. We live in a world full of fake love right now. People want fluff. But there's no love out here to where if you're in a wheelchair, they'll wipe your ass. Where that love at? Or they love you when you're on your feet, when you can do for them. When I can take them some Now and Laters around there, when I can take them some chips and some candy and some freezer cup when I was a little boy. Or when I can pay your bills, or when I can take you out, and when I can do this and that and the other. But if I can't, instead of saying, let me prove my friendship to you. Let me prove my love to you since you ain't able to do it right now. I'm going to prove to you, Big Ward. I ain't never had that in my life. I done had a lot of things in life that I ain't never had. I ain't never had one friend that felt like they needed to prove their friendship to me. But I didn't have to prove my friend. Not that I had to. I felt it was only right that I show you I'm your friend. I ain't mad at the fact that I proved my friendship. I'm not mad at the fact that I proved to the women that I love them. Even though it still wasn't enough, they still, every time I prove it one way, they got to they'll find another way that ain't something I ain't doing. And then I would go do that too. Can't anybody relate? Fellas especially. You be going out your way for these people. As soon as it's something you ain't do, friend, family, or relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, are you that person that no matter what you do, if you don't do one thing, you ain't did nothing? They only dwell on the one thing you didn't do. Overlooking all that you have done, all them years of proving your friendship, proving your loyalty, proving your love to them. And they not one time did the same for you. And then they have the audacity to talk about you when you say no. They have the audacity to be mad at you, cut you off, ain't your friend, ain't your boyfriend, ain't your girlfriend no more. When you say, or you feel like I shouldn't always have to prove myself to you, when are you gonna prove yourself to me? I don't deserve that. And if they don't feel like you deserve that also, don't be with them. Don't be their friend, family, girlfriend, boyfriend, none of that. If that person you dealing with in any type of fashion don't feel like at some point in time they need to show you that they're on your team too. I don't know where I come from with this, why I needed to talk about this. It's just something that's on my mind. I'm just thinking about, like, damn, man. Why? I ask myself that sometimes, why I ain't got no friends, man? Oh, when it comes to a relationship with a woman, I can't stay with them. And I'm the type that'll go with you to the death. I ain't talking about doing no harm to you. But some type of way, I gotta leave them. Whether I want to or not, I gotta leave them. Especially now that I'm at a point, I refuse to tolerate any more bullshit at this late stage in my life. I ain't gonna dish out none, I ain't gonna take it. Are you out here going out of your way to prove yourself to other people, to friends, to family, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You go out your way to prove yourself to them. They got all these demands of you to be with them. They got demands. The girl, the woman I'm trying to date or be with in a relationship with, she got demands, and I do those demands, and she got more demands, and I do those demands, and I say, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do that, and yeah. Not the problem. I help my friend with this bill, help him with that bill, do this, and help him get a car fixed, loan him this, he don't pay me back, and then one time I say no. Oh man, I thought you, man, that joke, man. Then go talk behind my back, and it's a method to my madness and why I'm the way I am. I got a heart big as Texas, but I'm tired of getting stepped on. I still let it show from time to time, but overall, now I'm starting to treat me a little bit better now. As I treat me better, I'm demanding that other folks treat me good too. As I treat me good, cause there was a time I ain't treat myself good. There was a time I dogged myself the fuck out. I mistreated me, and I took and accepted mistreatment from other people. I ain't doing that no more. I treat me well. I treat me great. And I no longer feel the need to be in a one-sided relationship, friendship, or anything to where I got to prove how much I'm down for you and you ain't got to prove nothing to me. You got to prove something to me too. You got to call me too. You got to check on me too. How about that? I'm not just going to call you. I'm not going to just do all the apologizing. Sometimes you wrong too. Have you ever been in a situation where they were wrong and you got to go apologize to them or try to fix it or work out to talk to them about it? Have you ever been there? Relationship, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your brother, your cousin, your sister, your friend, or whatever, they was wrong. But you know, from experience, they'll never admit they were wrong. And you just want to be with them. So you go and explain and try to fix it. And they was the one wrong. They ain't never came to you and said, my bad, I'm sorry. No more. Stop doing that. Stop doing it. You deserve an apology sometimes too. You deserve them coming to try to fix it with you too. You ain't always got to be the one doing all the goddamn fixing, Big Ward. And whoever else, enter your name in the blank. I've been Mr. Fix It all my life. I would, especially as a man, y'all know I ain't lying. I ain't never had a woman to admit she was wrong about nothing. Never. I don't think I ever had a woman to apologize to me. Never had a woman admit she was wrong. As a matter of fact, even though I know she was wrong, I would go try to work it out with her. I ain't never had a friend to admit he was wrong. I ain't never had a friend, none of that. And then I would still go talk to him. Man, what's up, you know what I'm saying? What's up with that, man? No, man, it ain't like that, man. I'm like, it is. Next thing you know, we friends again because I just done squashed it. Or next thing you know, me and her in a relationship again because I just done squashed it. I never received an apology. Always me going to apologize. I'm the only one ever been wrong. Every relationship I ever been in, every friendship I ever had, I was the only one wrong. Can you relate? Enough of that, because that's some bullshit. From now on, yes, I got to prove if I'm in a relationship, I got to prove that you're important to me. I know, and I do that. But you got to prove the same to me. If I'm in a friendship, yes, I got to prove I'm your friend. But from now on, you got to prove you're my friend too. I can't just take your word for it. You can't just tell me you love me. Give me a little coochie, and that's going to be all right. You got to show me I'm important to your ass too, or we can go our separate ways. You got to show me that you my friend too, or you ain't never got to talk to me again. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.